Oh, this is different. I just went to load up the game, and this is what I got. Is it gonna let me do anything? Looks like not. Hey, creepy girls. How you doing? That is pretty creepy. Got some creepy sound effects going on. What if I press escape? Oh no, she no like. Oh wait, that's right, I have to open up the game files too. How do you like my hot cave story background, by the way? Oh, I also found, yeah, look at this. Can you hear me? There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them of all motivation or desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by sleeves of cute new shirt. Let's see. Wait, so I think that this one's about Sayori, that into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire. Into their stomach, I assume that is Natsuki, and the gash in their skin, I assume, is Yuri. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Oh man, did you push them? Did you push them to go all crazy? So let's see. Yeah, everyone besides Sayori is still there. Anything else cool going on? Renpy. I assume that's the actual files. Oh, we made this in Renpy, that visual novel maker game thing. I assume I'm not supposed to look at the rest of these. Though I have no idea. What is an info.plist? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully everything that you're supposed to look at is around here. Do you have anything to say in copyright? All rights reserved to me, Monica. Oh, harbor thoughts. Oh, there's Sayori, looking fresh, looking real good. You got anything in the log to say to me? That might be the actual files that are keeping this working. Yeah. And traceback? You got anything else to say, Monica? Looks like this is the same as before. Okay. Let's try opening the game again. Oh, is it gonna load all normal this time? You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Okay, yeah, so we're still all blipped out. Well, let's go back here. Alright, so we're still romancing Natsuki. Pout! Blanket. Kawaii. Laugh. Cheer. Giggle. Beauty. Swimsuit. Milk. Tears? No, that's you, of course. Vivid. Oh, you like that? Sing. Twirl. Fun. Color. Love. Kitty. Sparkle. Smile. Clouds. Why? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Well, that looks really funny since her boob is cut off that way. Hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Oh yeah, she wanted to tell me something without Monica around. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Did Monica cause that? Did she like write something to make them more like tense? Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Cube. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah. No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she is. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. Oh, does Natsuki not remember? And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on, so... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Yeah, she made her forget. Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Oh my god, what did she say below that, though? I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But... I'll accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. So I wonder if she was, like, in the files making changes while we were doing that? I don't know. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Oh, yeah. I wonder if the piano was like some other plot point. Or, I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still. That must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. I wonder if playing the piano is like a metaphor for programming. I don't know. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cube. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! Sorry, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Cube, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, She's fine! She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Come on, we're going over there. Oh. Holy shit! Okay, so I was just, I realized that I messed up and, I accidentally skipped a line of text and missed it, so I went back because I was gonna reread a part, and... and this happened. Hello. Seal clock, blindsight, lifeline, and non-reciprocally faultlessly offered government's aid. Oh, it's like she's reading off like words that she would like, that Yuri would like. Oh man, that real mouth is super creepy. Well, I didn't expect to unlock a new thing trying to go back and re-record something. Well, we all got to see that thanks to me messing up and clicking too fast through stuff. Let's see if anything else happens that's crazy ass. I guess I shouldn't rush so much, because I can always skip through in the editing process if I'm rereading a bunch of the same thing. I'm just excited to get to the other weird-ass shit. Yeah, that part was the same. I'm gonna go ahead and save. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. So I wonder if the story is the same as before, but she's just describing the darker parts of it. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Cube? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those sorts of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the feeling of your body. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? Is it gonna... Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here... Yeah, so here's our normal pinup, and I'm sure nothing crazy is gonna happen. Takes her left arm to hold the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. We're huddled even closer together than before. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry, I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. You're still really stupid. It's probably the least I could do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Reading, just reading, and it's super normal. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second-guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Oh, is she like thou dost protects too much kind of thing? I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Oh boy. Now she's got a crazy expression. Ha ha ha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Cube, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. But she didn't do it before. Have you been, like, rewriting their characters to try to be more interesting to you or something? What have you been doing? Alright, if you say so. Anyways, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book. Oh boy. There's only 2 people. What's Natsuki gonna say? Oh, that's right, she didn't share our poem with us the second day before. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Oh yeah, she's actually gonna show it to us, or not. Oh, I wonder if that's a code, or if it's just random. Well. Oh hey, there's the word Bible. Can I see any other poems? Oh, and the music's a little off, too. Don't see any other words besides Bible. Cube. Why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now, so just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Cube, do you? Oh boy. Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? Oh, she's crying blood now. The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Got a little crooked man there for a bit. Alright, well, Monica, what's up? You really fucked all this shit up. Hey again, Q. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, great job, Cube. I was going to ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? What? But I wonder if I encountered a bug. This is funny because the game is like, it's making things that act like bugs, so I don't know if I encountered a real bug or a fake one, because I wrote that poem to please Natsuki, so I wonder if it's purposefully messing with that to make you be like, did I do it wrong? But it'll just give you the opposite of what you wanted. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright, thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Is Natsuki just gone? Oh wait, wait, I'm tabbing out of the game, cause, ooh, what is I hate this. I can't do anything, nothing. No matter how many times you play it, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate me. Why is that so hard? I want you to hate me. Interesting. Okay, Natsuki's still in there. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors. Piercing red, green, blue, and cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise it won't stop. Violent, grating, screech, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard table, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless PM of delete her. Cool. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Oh no, she's talking to me. Here, I'm saving. You like it? Please help me. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh no, I want to help you. Oh, I can show my poem to Yuri now. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. She's even more, like, forward in this version of reality. Well, there are some things you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. I feel like anything written by you is a treasure. That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Wheel. Oh yeah, because in the other reality, this was where she wrote the poem, the second version, the light poem, where I kind of save her. Oh, there's no music. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. Oh, nice. A thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving of existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and opening human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Is this what it was like to read my poems? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Hey, Sayori, are you still existing in some kind of alternate plane?
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone comes here in the front of the room, it's about the festival. What sort of... I don't really have to do something for the festival. It's not like you can put together anything in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a good term. Mine as well.
That was fleshy. Just gonna... Oh! I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I'm gonna try alt-tabbing out to see if they actually gave me a new poem. Looks like everything's the same in here. Alright. Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Cube joined and we started with some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where everyone can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Cube? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Cube to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us here join the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Cube joined, and as for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Cube isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Cube want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Cube, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Cube, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like this. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Cube? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide to give an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. You bleeding a little blood over there? But it doesn't exactly look like she's bleeding blood, it's like her pupil is moving. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri! I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too. Are you gonna write out Natsuki? Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Cube? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Cube before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. No, don't leave me alone here with her. Phew, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Cube, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. It's getting darker. I'm just gonna go save. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Ah-ha-ha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you, things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet, no! Yeah, boy. I'm gonna save and end this episode here. Maybe next time we load up the game, something else batshit will happen instead of being able to load it normally. But, I hope you all have a wonderful day. This is getting to be a lot of fun. I guess I'm technically finally doing a horror Let's Play. And I'll see you next time. Wink. Ah, safe.